In this video, you will learn how to convert whole numbers that are not in base 10 to a base that is not base 10. We will illustrate the process with the following examples. Examples. Change the following as indicated. Number 1. 1267 base 9. We are required to change this to base 8. Please note that you cannot change directly from base 9 to base 8. The first thing to do here will be to change first to base 10. So from base 9 we'll change first to base 10, and then from base 10 we'll change finally to base 8. From base 9 to base 10 we will use the multiplication method. From base 10 to base 8 we will use the long division repeated method. So let's go ahead and change 1267 base 9 first to base 10 rather. 1267 base 9. The first thing to change this to base 10, the first thing will be to assign powers of 0, 1, 2 and 3, starting from the right towards the left. The next step will be to use each digit to multiply the base raised to the power assigned to the digit. Therefore, this will be 1 times 9 to the power of 3 plus 2 times 9 to the power of 2. 2 times 9 to the power of 2 plus 6 times 9 to the power of 1. 6 times 9 to the power of 1 plus 7 times 9 to the power of 0. The next step will be to simplify this further. 9 to the power of 3, that means 9 times 9 times 9, and that will give us 729. 9 to the power of 2, that means 9 times 9, which is 81. 9 to the power of 1, that is 9. 6 times 9. 9 to the power of 0, that will give you 1. We'll simplify further. 1 times 729 will give us 729 plus 2 times 81 will give us 162 plus 6 times 9 will give us 54 plus 7 times 1 will give us 7. Finally, our last step will be to add all these values together. So we have 729 plus 162 plus 54 plus 7. That will give us 952 base 10. Now we have just succeeded in changing from base 9 to base 10. Now we move from base 10 to base 8. Finally, to change from base 10 to base 8, we will use the base 8 to divide the number we want to change. So 8 will divide 952. So 8 in 9 is 1, remainder 1. We place the 1 in front of 5, making the 5 15. 8 in 15, that is 1. There will be a remainder of 7. 8 in 72, that is 9. Remainder 0. 8 will repeat the division process again with 8. 8 divide 11, that is 1. Remainder 3. 8 in 39, that is 4. 8 times 4 is 32. 39 minus 32 will give us a remainder of 7. 8 in 14 is 1, remainder 6. 8 in 1 is 0, remainder 1. Since this one was not divided, we move the 1 to the right hand side as our final remainder. Therefore, our answer from the bottom to the top is 1267 base 9 is the same as 1670 base 8. Example 2. 2313 base 4. We are required to change this to base 7. Again, remember we cannot move directly from base 4 to base 7. So the first thing to do will be to change this first to base 10 by assigning powers of 0, 1, 2, 3 base 4. The next step will be to expand this by using each digit to multiply the base raised to the power assigned to the digit. So this will be 2 times 4 raised to power 3 plus 3 times 4 raised to power 2 plus 1 times 4 raised to power 1 plus 3 times 4 raised to power 0. 4 to the power of 3, that means 4 times 4 times 4, that will give us 64. So we have 2 times 64. 4 to the power of 2, that is 16. So this will be 3 times 16. 4 to the power of 1 is 4, that will be 1 times 4. 4 to the power of 0 is 1, that will give us 3 times 1. The next step will simplify further. 2 times 64 is 128 plus 3 times 16 is 48 plus 1 times 4, that is 4, plus 3 times 1, that is 3. And finally, we add up all these values together. 128 plus 48 plus 4 plus 3. That will give us 183 base 10. The next step now will be to change from base 10 now finally to the required base, which is base 7. And we will do that by using 7 to divide 183. 7 in 18, that will be 2, remainder 4. 7 in 43, that will give us 6, remainder 1. 7 in 26 is 3, remainder 5. 7 in 3 is 0, remainder 3. Therefore, our answer from the bottom to the top is 2313 base 4 is equal to 351 base 7. Example 3. For example 3, we have 1251 base 7. We are required to change this to base 16. Again, the next step will be to change first to base 10, since we cannot change directly from 7 to base 16. So we change first to base 10. 1251 base 7. We'll do that by assigning powers of 0, 1, 2, 3. The next step will be to use each digit to multiply the base raised to the power assigned to the digit. So this will be 1 times 7 to the power of 3 plus 2 times 7 to the power of 2 plus 5 times 7 to the power of 1 plus 1 times 7 to the power of 0. 7 to the power of 3, that means 7 times 7 times 7, which is 343. 7 to the power of 2, that's 7 times 7, which is 49. 7 to the power of 1, that's just 7. 7 to the power of 0, that is 1. 1 times 343 will give us 343 plus 2 times 49 will give us 98 plus 5 times 7 will give us 35 plus 1 times 1, which is 1. Finally, we add up these values together. 343 plus 98 plus 35 plus 1. That will give us 477 base 10. Now we change from base 10 to the required base, which is base 16, by using the 16 to divide 477. 16 in 47, how many 16 can we have from? That will be 2. So that's 2 whole number. 16 times 2 is 32. 47 minus 32 will give us a remainder of 15. So we'll place the 15 in front of the next digit. Combined together, that will give us 157. So 157, how many 16 can we get from 157? That's 157 divided by 16. That will give us 9. 16 times 9 will give us 144. So 157 minus 144. That will give us a remainder of 13. So our final remainder will be 13. 16 here 1. That will also give us a remainder of 13. And 16 here is 0. 16 and 1 is 0. Since the 1 was not divided, we'll move it over here as our last remainder. Now remember that from our hexadecimal number base system, Letter A is 10, B is 11, so C is 12, and D is 13. So this 13 we have here will be written as D. This will also be D, then 1. So our answer will be 1251 base 7. When changed into base 16, that will give us 1D D base 16. That's starting from the bottom to the top. 1D base 16. So this is how we convert from a base that is not base 10 to a base that is not base 10. Note again that the procedure here is to first change to base 10 and from base 10 to the required base. Why don't you go ahead now and try example 4 and 5 on your own. Remember to post your answers in the comment section below. Thank you and see you in the next video.